All right, CJ, I know you've been waiting for this day for years now. I mean, just what did it mean to finally be able to officially become a Buckeye today?
You know, it means a lot. You know, growing up, Ohio State was my favorite team. You know, it was my dream school. My favorite player growing up was Braxton Miller. So building that relationship with Braxton while coming here because Tremaine did train him as well. But, you know, like I said, that's a true blessing.
What was it like, I mean, just to see, Ohio State tweet out your name this morning to see, like, it's official now?
You know, it was kind of crazy because I remember looking at Mayan when he first signed in Paris, and then last year with Jalen and everybody else. It was kind of crazy. I watched the video like 3 times. Just it was shocking. And like I said, it's a blessing.
You've done so much work to help build this class together. To see it, now officially come together and know that in just a few weeks, you and a bunch of those guys are going to be on campus. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Like I said up there, I kind of don't take a lot of credit for the recruiting because it's not just me. But it is kind of crazy that I moved in on the 4th. So, yeah.
What is you talk about that you don't take a lot of credit. I mean, is that when people make a big deal about your recruiting efforts, is that just something that comes natural to you, just being one of the guys?
I kind of don't really pay attention to it. Whenever somebody questions me or says Captain Buckeye, who we getting this time, or tells me I do a good job at recruiting, I just tell them the same thing. It's not just me, and I don't try to force OSU on 2 people because you have to want to come to the school yourself. So I just try to help direct just in case you do want to come here. So, yeah.
Who are the other people who deserve credit?
All the other commits, university, the coaches, the GAs, everybody. It's not just me. It's not just one person. It's the kid, not the kids, my teammates. My teammates, and it's their parents as well. So.
Are you feeling like that brotherhood now as you, become officially a part of that class and get ready to become a part of a team?
Yeah, I kind of felt that this year, going to the home games and going to the locker rooms after the wins and just talking with the players. It was growing up, watching games like that, it's oh my gosh, Garrett Wilson is Chris Olave, but now it's I go in the locker room, they having a regular conversation with me. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's they were your idols. Now you're kind of their peers.
Yeah.
What's it been like? Just getting ready for getting there in a couple of weeks. How have you been training for that? How have you been preparing yourself for that?
Really, I just been resting my body and trying to get my mind right. I watch a lot of Oklahoma State film as of right now because of Coach Knowles, and they kind of run a similar defense to Alter, so it's not that much different, but just different terminology. So I'm just trying to make sure I know everything.
Yeah, what's that been like? Just kind of the past couple of weeks, how have the coaches kind of communicated with you about Coach Knowles coming in?
Coach Dave told me a little bit beforehand that there was going to be a coaching change. I told him it didn't matter who was leaving. As long as I had a good relationship with that coach, then we were fine. And I talked to Coach Knowles the day after, and then a couple of days after that again, just talking about their defense. And he's a good coach, and I like him. I enjoy him a lot.
What are your first impressions of him?
It kind of reminds me of Coach Combs a little bit. Mixture of Coach Combs and Coach Washington at times. So.
Is it hard not knowing exactly who all the coaches are going to be next year?
Yes and no, because in my eyes, you don't just commit to one coach. Yes, that one coach you build that relationship with that person a lot, but with me, I build relationships with all the coaches on the coaching staff. Like I said, Coach Combs, Coach Barnes, Coach Washington, Coach Jay, even offensive coaches, Coach Alfred, Coach Stud, Coach Hartline, Coach Dennis, it doesn't really matter. As long as you want to be there, the coach is leaving shouldn't really affect it.
I know you're close with Coach Washington. Do you lobby man, I really hope you're back next year?
Yeah, he told me that he's returning. I even talked to some of the linebackers just up there now because they say he is such a good coach, he might leave. And, I don't really have a problem with that. He's doing what's best for him and his family. You can't get mad at a person that's doing what he dreamed to do. He's such a good coach. I see him being a defensive coordinator one day. I see him being a head coach one day. But like I said, it's all what he wants to do whenever he wants to do. That's what it is.
Have any of the linebackers there really started talking to you about kind of what to expect?
I talked to Roger a little bit. I want to start talking to him a lot more now since I am signed. I talk to other college athletes that does not go to Ohio State, just like what to expect in college and what's the difference in transition from high school to college and just getting your mind right. So,
what are the biggest things they tell you?
Make sure I know what I'm doing in the film room, making sure that I'm paying attention. Whenever they ask questions, make sure I know the answer to the questions. If I mess up, just understand that it's okay. And like DB's supposed to have short memories. That's what you're supposed to have defense, period. Because you give up a touchdown, then your offense comes back and score. You still can't be thinking about that touchdown you just let up. So, just get my mind right, get my legs right, recovery, stretching, all that. So.
I know the last few games I saw you talking to Sonny a lot. I mean, obviously the original expectation was he'd be coming a year from now. Now he's in your class. How cool is that?
It is cool. That's supposed to be my roommate, so we'll see about that. But I enjoy Sonny a lot. Me and him bond a lot. We're both very versatile. You watch my film, you watch his film. There's not really a lot of things different besides the fact that I play offense and he doesn't. When he has the skill set to play offense. But I enjoy him. I like his family, his parents. I enjoy talking to his mom and his dad. His dad, like I said, former OSU linebacker. So.
Do you guys talk about we're gonna be this duo for the next 3 to 4 years where we can really lead this defense?
Yeah, but I really don't try to talk about duos because it's more than just two people. It's 11 people out on the field. If 10 people do the job correctly and one person messes up, that can cost you a touchdown. So, like I always say, it's not just one person. It's not just two people. It's however many people are on the field, which is 11.
To be part of a group like you and Sonny and Gabe, though, where you're all local guys, does that mean something to kind of be part of a group of guys that you're all local? You've all grown up in this.
Yes, it definitely means a lot, they're closer, obviously. Gabe stays 45 minutes away. Sonny stays probably 15, 20. So Sonny's coming into this in the summer. So
yeah.
We were just talking about it in the group chat yesterday, how we're all going to plan to come to some of his basketball games and make our own little student section. It's to show love, and that's for sure. Yeah, we all enjoy it a lot.
I got to ask you, what were your thoughts when you were watching the Michigan game, and how much does that motivate you to come in and turn that around?
It was a hard pill to swallow, training with Rod Moore the whole offseason and COVID and all that stuff, and going to watch him and his team just demolish. And that was a bad day, but it doesn't matter what it is, a loss is a loss. But like Caden said earlier, this week it's not going to happen again.
Is that kind of just all your guys' mentality coming in? We're going to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Yeah, that's where all our heads are on right now. Workouts, make sure all of us give effort, all of us give 110% and dominate every team we play against for the next 4 years.
How much did the coaches talk to you guys, even just about that, coming in, we're going to come in, we got to work even harder this year to make sure we beat Michigan next year?
They talk about that a lot, especially after we took the loss. But like I said, all of us, we already got that mindset coming in that it's not going to happen again.
Do you get a lot of trash talk from Rod?
A little bit, I already told him when he signed and committed there, he kept telling me we're going to beat Ohio State, I said, you better beat them before I get up there, because when I get up there, it's not happening. And you got us one, it's not happening.
Just to be here tonight at, Enhance U, a place that I know you've been training for a long time, just what does that mean to you to be able to share this with these people here tonight?
It truly means a lot. Growing up with Derek, knowing him since 2nd grade, we really didn't even imagine we'd be here signing to top schools in the country. it's kind of a it's not even kind of a blessing. It is a blessing, you know. Like I said, I never imagined being here.